You're safe.
Oh, wait, this is my bread and butter right here. Inject this into me, into my veins. Hello Munchkins, magandang umaga o magandang gabi, depending on what time you're watching this video. My name is Monica and welcome to my channel. Alright, so today we are finally watching A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So the Hunger Games franchise was a huge part of my teenage experience and I am obsessed with the series. I have all the books back here as you can see. I also have A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes back here, but that is a loan. That's actually one of my best friend's books. She lent it to me so I could read it before going to the cinema and watching it with her. So I have seen the movie before. I had to go and see it with her. It was just an experience that we needed to treat our teenage selves to. However, I never got round to finishing the book. Turns out, and I'll get more into this as the video goes on, but I stopped reading just as it started to get like insane. I just ran out of time. I was doing other things and I just don't have time to read anymore, which is really, really sad. But anyway, I always intended on covering this movie on my channel at one point, and I was actually very conflicted about it because, as I said, I needed to do this to treat my teenage self. I had to go to the cinema and experience this with one of my best friends. After watching the movie, I so wish that I did this as a first-time viewing experience with you guys because this movie's insane. Especially if you're going in without having read the book, and I don't really count myself as having read the book because I think I got maybe like 70 pages in, maybe 100 pages in. There's like 500 pages of the book. So we're a fifth of the way in. Nothing juicy had really happened yet. So I don't really count myself as having read that books. I have read the trilogy of the Hunger Games, of course, but really you don't really need to know much about that apart from things we will get into as the video goes on. Now all that backstory is done, so you know where I'm at with the franchise, where I am with this movie and the books, etc. If you're already a subscriber of mine, you will know that I try to theme my outfits based on what I'm watching in my videos. And I actually have this really cute like little corset top. It's like a woven corset. It laces up at the front. I've had this for maybe a year and a half now and I never wore it because it comes with a matching skirt that looks horrible on me. And then I kept thinking I can't wear the top without the skirt. She was wrong because the top actually slays. And I think it's giving very district. And also, if you guys noticed, I do have a Mockingjay pin. I got her years ago, back when like the first Mockingjay movie came out. I got this. We've got some little basket woven earrings. I think again it's giving district. We've curled the hair. It was supposed to be more of a messy curl, not like nice ringlets, just to kind of give more Lucy gray. So that is the theme today. No lip gloss today because one, I don't think that's very district, and two, we are going to be drinking a little bit of wine today. I just put out my Percy Jackson episode 4 video and I did not expect to film again today, but this movie is now available to stream. You have to buy it or rent it on Amazon at the moment, but I only found out this morning in the middle of filming Percy Jackson. So we've just released that video. It is now 8 o'clock in the evening for me, and normally I would be like kind of chilling and getting ready for bed soon, but instead we're filming and I'm really excited to do that. But I do need a little bit of wine to give me some essence, give me some type of energy for a second filming session of the day. But without further ado, that was a really long rambling intro. Let's just get on to watching A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Oh my god, the way I literally just rambled just then in my intro, and I still have things to say. I forgot to mention that my game plan for making this video was to have actually read the book by this point, because I didn't make it to the cinema, but I was hoping that within this time I would have time to read the book, and so that I would bring like an extra layer of the commentary for today's video. That has not happened. I literally have not touched the book, which really annoys me because there's one scene at the end of the movie which my friend told me is so much better in the books. Like, it's good in the movie, but like in the books there's just that layer of like suspense that I cannot wait to experience for myself, and I just have not got round to it. To be fair, I have been ill since then. I think it was while I was ill that it came out, wasn't it? It was like mid-November. Yeah, I got ill like mid-October and I was ill for 2.5 months, and no, I will not shut up about it because it's a canon event in my life now. I've never been ill that long before. Anyway, so still haven't read it. Still have intention to read it, but anyway, that failed for today, so instead we're drinking wine because, yeah. Okay, so we do have to buy it today. I was just gonna rent it because I have a feeling it's gonna be available like on Netflix or something by summer at least, I'm guessing. So I'm actually gonna save £4 and rent this bad boy. Right, so we have numerous snacks because I haven't eaten for a while today because I've been editing and then getting ready to film this one. So we've got a plethora of snacks, and then we've also got the wine, and then when I'm done, I'll have a proper meal. Don't worry. I have eaten 2 proper meals today, but it felt like it was quite a while ago was the most recent one. Remember to eat, which is why I'm snacking now instead of just, you know, not eating. 3 years before the first annual Hunger Games. Ooh. I love time cards. Also, I have only seen it that one time in the cinema, so details will be missing from my brain. And it's why I also try and stay away from as many clips that they released on Twitter as well. I'm always on Twitter, but whenever I see a clip of a movie I know I'm gonna cover, I don't watch the clip. So it's as new to me as possible when I do this video for you guys. Yikes, I remember that from the book. I'll only be saying that until like 15 minutes in, by the way. I'll tell you at the exact moment that I stopped reading. It's kind of funny because I swear the next page is when something insane happens and I just never got there.
Your father is dead. It's up to us now to make him proud.
So I did hear that the compass, or that thing he's holding, I think it's a compass, they go into it in a lot more detail in the book, but they don't really focus on the significance of it that much in the movie from what I've heard. So like, yes, it belonged to his dad, but like other than that, we don't really know much. I wish I had more to expound upon that, but haven't read it yet. I love that. He literally has no soap and he's just washing his pits with water. He was stinky. He must have been a stinky boy. They had no soap.
Best cousin ever.
I told Fabricia at work that she needed to bleach her white curtains.
Also, she was so perfect for this role. I don't know why her name is slipping me. Literally, if I were to think of who Tigress would be, it would be her. Hunter. Hunter something. Am I right?
Clemmy?
Clemmy is gorgeous.
Just don't forget, I was your class partner while you're gloating over the Plinth Prize.
Who would have thought that you could buy your way into the Capitol?
Leave him alone!
But there's no prize today. I'm so sorry.
What?
Bruh, this is literally what he's been looking forward to. Oh my god.
I am Dr. Volumnia Gall, your humble head game maker. I won't be around forever after all.
Oh, and Viola Davis in this role. Mwah, perfection.
Dean Casca Highbottom.
Also, we're starting on the wine. We got Pinot Grigio, which is my favorite white wine because it is the cheapest wine that is not dry. I hate a dry wine, you know? So this is what we're drinking today, and this is definitely not a glass that I saw in a pub and I told my friend that I really, really liked it, so she put it in her bag. That didn't happen. Cute glass there, right?
I will allocate each district tribute a capital mentor.
The best mentor will be the one whose tribute wins the games.
What if I...
Oh, and it's got a thingy. Half a pint. A pint of wine? I don't know how to measure things out. We'll do half a pint of wine at a time.
Oh, and here we go.
Oh, he's so good. They just got so many good actors in this movie.
Boy goes to Janice Plinth.
You got the pick of the litter.
I'm part of that letter.
This is interesting. He's such an interesting character to me. And I love his whole, like, when he comes clean at the very end about what happened when they first created the Hunger Games, how it relates to Coriolanus.
The runt girl, District 12, belongs to Coriolanus Snow.
Here's our girl.
Lucy Gray Baird.
See my outfit inspiration? I could have worn like a long sleeve top underneath, but it's a little bit toasty in my room tonight. I'm wearing joggers instead of the matching skirt with this.
What is that dress?
It's stunning.
She's some sort of clown?
You're a clown, bitch. Oh, yes, girl. It was a real snake too. I thought it in the... I thought in the books it was like a fake snake that they thought was real, but no, it actually was a real snake. Oh! The mayor is an asshole.
Just give me a minute, boys.
This is a dark chocolate. Oh, why'd they give me the dark chocolate?
Can't take my history.
Oh, beautiful. There are so many people that left the movie being like, why was there so much singing? Yeah, that's how it is in the books. That's literally her character. She is a singer. That's like her whole like appeal. Like it's what made her so special in the games. You know, there's other aspects to her too, but that is the thing that made her stand out initially.
Nothing you can take.
And Rachel was saying how all of the singing is actually live.
Nothing you can take was ever worth keeping.
Stunning.
You can kiss my ass!
She's so real for that. This is good. This actor, I've forgotten his name. The actor who's playing Choreo. Oh yes, the bow! She walked so Katniss could run. The way that he's portraying this role, it's so perfect because Koryo as a character, he's very observant and he always watches how other people are responding to certain things before he himself makes a judgment or makes a move himself. So him seeing how she was affecting the crowd and then he noticed that, I don't know, it's just very, like the little details on how his mind works, and it's showing really well. This actor, I forgot his name. This actor's doing it really well, I'm just saying. There we go. Ooh, look at them catching each other's eye.
You look like you shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't, but I'm your mentor. I do my best to take care of you.
This is perfect.
Good luck with that, gorgeous.
Gorgeous!
I'd like to escort my tribute.
Oh, I like this. So if you pay attention to his clothes, they get a more deeper red the further into like President Snow he becomes. It's so, I didn't notice it myself. I saw it on Twitter. This is not me. You see at the very end, like the drastic change, but I think almost in every scene or every time you see a character change or a character shift on his part, the red gets deeper and deeper until suddenly you get to the final outfit where it's like the deepest red ever.
Get him, Reaper.
I will kill you right now.
Why does the rainbow girl here get special treatment? Just not inspired, I guess.
Look at his smile. Ooh, he loves her immediately. I know it. I know it.
Ow, ouch.
Oh, this guy's perfect. Oh my god. Definitely an ancestor of Caesar Flickerman.
I'm Lucretius Lucky Flickerman, a man who needs no introduction.
I love him.
Hello, sir. Who are you and why are you in there with them? We're live.
You got this. It's weird, like I'm rooting for him, but like I can't root for him, he's President Snow. But I can because at the moment he's just Coriolanus. Conflicting.
May I introduce you to my neighbors?
This is good. Because she's smart enough to know that he's actually trying to help her. So if you play ball...
Lucy Gray Baird from District 12.
I love how he goes to the kids and not to the news report. I've still read this part in the book, and this was a tactic he chose, and it's so clever.
Maybe we should be viewing those tributes as human beings. If we need people to watch, we should be letting them get closer to the tributes before the games.
This is what I guess started them kind of making spectacles of the tributes and stretching out the whole like training session for them all.
And if we bend a few capital laws and have them place bets...
You're so like your father, Coriolanus.
You might actually use his ideas.
If it'll help the ratings, why not?
Coriolanus and I are class partners.
Girl!
He was my classmate back in 2.
Yeah, this sucks.
It's not your fault he's here.
Yeah, I know. I'm so blameless. I'm choking on it.
Oh, he's so good as well.
My
Sejanus?
father bought him for me, you know?
I'm not hungry.
You think I can't hear your stomach growling just a big?
That bite on his neck. Oh, God, the bat bite. Oh, this girl. Okay, I stopped reading in a second. It's coming up.
Sure would have been nice to meet you under different circumstances. You could have had a drink,
Oh,
dance or two.
here we go. I can't believe I literally was like a page away from this moment in the books, man. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, she was taunting her. I mean, I don't blame them, to be honest. Murder's not good. But we know the morality of that whole situation with this franchise.
Wearing my mama's dress is the only thing keeping me together here. It's
Oh,
like
that's her mom's dress.
My mother, she used to smell like roses.
I love this. It's so weird, but it feels like they're on a date.
I turned it in this morning.
all right, give me the bullet points.
She literally, has she shown that she's useful in any way other than skiving off of his ideas? She's like, remember, we were partners. Remember, if you win, we're partners. Remember, if you have this idea, we're partners. And we came up with that idea together, girl. You're so pretty, but please. I actually need to slow down. We have 2 hours left, and this wine is already gone to my head. I should have had some bread. I should be eating some type of bread. Should I order a burger? I should order a burger, guys.
Retrieve it for us, won't you? So if they're used to your scent, they'll leave you alone.
Ooh, this is so good. I love this because this is one of those moments in a movie. It's not as easy to clock in books because books have lots of details that may not come up later. But a movie most likely only ever have details that will come up later if it's a well-written movie. If it's bad, then feels like a lot of loose ends, you know? But I had faith that this was good, also based off of the book, so it only include details from the book if it was relevant later on. So you knew this was going to come back into play at some point. The fact that the snakes will attack if they haven't learnt your scent before. It's so good. This is so good.
Retrieve it.
Girl, you know what's gonna happen. And I hate snakes.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
I don't know if they mentioned it in the movie, but in the book, this place used to be like a sports stadium, then they converted it into the thing for the Hunger Games. Because I was like, why? I thought there were actually going to be people in the stands when I was watching this. I was like, that's crazy. People were actually just there watching it live, but no. This wasn't built for the Hunger Games. They just repurposed it for the Hunger Games.
Coriolanus, please don't let me die in here tomorrow.
Oh my god! That came so quick! Look at him protecting her. Holy hell. Oh, this is stunning. With the going round them like that. Ooh! Oh, it's giving Catching Fire. You know, and then she's rising from the thing with the crane or whatever. Oh, and she comes back. I love it. Oh, the shots are stunning too. With the slow motion.
The gate's open!
Oh, see, she sacrificed going out the gate. Wait, did anyone even make it out the gate? I think did they not shoot them? There you go, shoot them down. Damn. Oh, what? Why are they taking her away? She didn't do anything wrong.
Lucy Gray.
And that's the first thing he thinks about.
Marcus got out. At least he has a better chance out there than he would tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
They're going in tomorrow? That's crazy. Because they don't have the whole thing where they're like parading the tributes around, they really just go in there quickly. I feel like they did say, didn't they? It was like a couple of days. Whereas in like the 75th onwards, or 74th onward, or whatever when it started, I don't know. We know from the 74th. It's like a couple of weeks. It's like 2 to 3 weeks at least, right? Or a month, maybe?
I wrote this song about a boy back in 12, and I hope he hears it.
I love this song. I have this song on my playlist.
When I was a girl, I fell into your arms. For when the bell rings, lover, you're on your own.
Oh, stunning. This is such a heartbreakingly beautiful song.
When I go to my grave.
Oh my god, I have chills. Can you guys see? I have goosebumps. Stunning. The same experience in the cinema. Goosebumps.
People sending in donations.
Ooh, look at the numbers going up. As they should. It's kind of crazy how they still use the same arena, like the very next day, despite it being completely destroyed. It does kind of give it like a dystopian look to it. The whole thing's dystopian, I know. The fact that it's all like broke up, it adds to it.
Lucy Gray. You ignore the weapons in the middle and you run as fast as you can for that hole.
I love this one because if you're going to compare this to the Hunger Games franchise, this feels more like a love story, if that makes sense. Like, it's within a dystopian world, but it is around their bond as people. Love this shot, by the way, because I've seen, like, you know, they're always going to be separated by that bar. They're always going to be separated by something. They can never truly be together. Sorry, distracted because this shot brings back things. Whereas in comparison to the Hunger Games franchise, yes, there's a love triangle within it, but it's not about the love triangle. It's actually about Katniss and her journey as these people are trying to like thrust upon her this responsibility of being the Mockingjay, of being this symbol, which is not what she asked for. She just wanted to save her sister. I don't know. I just, the comparisons are like interesting to me because while they're within the same kind of franchise, the stories are quite drastically different while within the same world.
Is this real? Just tell me if I'm gonna risk everything.
Is this real? Real or not real? Real.
You take this. What's in here? Don't touch it. Don't even breathe it in because small amounts can be deadly.
This is so dumb of him because everyone knows that compass belongs to his family. Part 2, baby.
Over here, please.
Again, as I'm watching this, I just have a craving to read the book. I beg I have time. I'm going on holiday. I'm going away soon. I will read this book as much as I can, at least, on that holiday. Bet. Make sure I don't read any other books, guys, because I'm also in the middle of, what's the second book of Six of Crows? Something Kingdom. That's what I'm also kind of halfway through. But then I had to stop and pick this up. But I'm actually going to finish this while I'm away instead. Remind me, guys. Remind me.
I'm Lucretius. Lucky Flicker.
He sends me. I don't know why.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
I kind of love that too, that enjoy this show as you're walking through. It's got such an ominous, like it's supposed to be a, oh, enjoy the show of children murdering each other. I don't know, man. It's just like the piece de resistance of how dystopian and like awful this whole situation is.
Stand on your mark or you will be shot.
It's also crazy to me how, like, you see the technology where it's at this point. 70 years, 65 years later, instead of using their, I've seen people talk about this before, but like instead of using their insane technology, the advancements they have in technology to maybe help the districts or maybe, you know, distribute evenly the food and stuff and maybe there won't be uprisings. No, instead they use it to make the games more interesting and high tech. Like, it's insane. Oh my god, they found Marcus. Yikes.
The monsters!
Yeah.
All of you!
So Janice is the only real one here.
Run.
Sooner than later, that I will be alone. Ah! God, she is the scariest one here, man. Oh, yep, I get it. Oh, she's helping. Oh god. This was so human of her. This is so fucked. Yeah, she kills him. Jeez. That was a mercy killing, man. It feels kind of like when Katniss killed Cato and they wanted to make it like a spectacle of like him being like eaten by those mutts and she killed him to stop him from suffering.
That your package goes directly to your tribute.
Oh, I love this, and the technology is so janky right now. This must anger the capital people though, right? Because their money is literally just gone to waste. Like, they send the money in and for what? What's the point?
Even if Lucy Greybeard somehow wins it all, I will do everything in my power to ensure that you don't see a dime.
That's crazy. That is some crazy hater energy right here. But you know what? It's because, I'm remembering from the end of the movie, but it's because he hates him because he reminds him of his dad. And his dad was the one who suggested the whole idea for the Hunger Games. So he doesn't want to like reward his son who reminds him of him with anything because he hates the dad so much.
You get him out unscathed. I'll whisper your name in his father's ear. Please. Trust me.
Go! I don't want to hurt you!
Man said you don't want to hurt you? Watch what happens. Yikes. He could have just left. Man was knocked out. But what did he do? He kept going. Murder.
I killed one of the tributes, and it felt powerful.
Well, I guess at least you were honest about it. That's crazy.
I know you want to be like your father. In his eyes, it was just a hint.
And then at the end where she's like, you remind me so much of your father. That was backhanded. The twitching, not promising. Oh god, the frothing. Oh, rabies.
What did you do to me?
Rabies, it makes you afraid of water. Send him a drone. Jessup is done.
I mean, that's kind of true. Like, if he has rabies, what more can you do for him? Oh, that sucks. Oh! Oh god. I don't think that was Corio's intent, though. I didn't think he wanted him to die. He just wanted to scare him away from Lucy Gray.
You watched over me, now I'm watching over you.
Oh, that's oh god. Ooh. I don't want to see. Oh jeez. He's like, yep, saved you from your own district. Now what? Next packet of crit. Oh, this is so smart. Oh, this is great. They're like ammo. This is so clever. This bit's so intense, man. Because if they see what she's doing, game over. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, you're screwed, babe. Oh. Oh my god, you put up a good fight. She's so clever for this part too, because I would have just put it with the rest of it and hoped they would have taken everything. But her emptying out everything was like they're given no choice but to drink that one, right? Nice! Get her fingers! Chop them off! Oh god.
Tuberculosis on legs.
I'm so sorry, but I laughed in the cinema when he said that.
Yo!
Eee, I'm sorry, dude. He does like a Katniss and Rue, but on like a much larger scale.
He just tore down the flag.
He tore down the flag! Oh my god. Broadcast this shit.
Are you gonna punish me now?
Fuck you, Capital.
A rainbow of destruction will engulf our arena. No victor in these games.
I love this. He is so quick thinker for this. Rips out the stitches, gets the handkerchief that he used on her skin to dry up her tears, goes to her, does his plan. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Genius. Oh, this was close, man. He's lucky that it wasn't already taken by this point. Also, he's so smart for clocking that this is what she meant by the grand finale. She would wipe everybody out. She did not care. But also, he's so dumb for using that napkin, that handkerchief with the initials. Like, could you have found any any worse way to lead something straight back to you? I get that that is the specific handkerchief that he used for her tears, but like, you must have known that would be traced back to you, right? This was so clever of her too. I will not lie to you guys, the wine has definitely got to me. I don't know if you could tell. It got to me pretty quickly. We finished our first half a pint. We're gonna top her up. We have half the movie left.
Did Coral do something to Treat?
We don't know. It's a secret. Oh god, she just fell through the roof. I love how things are, just too many things are happening right now that just nobody cares about Treach. Ah, snakes. This is why we need to top her up. Right, back to the half pint fill line. Oh, it went a bit over. Don't know if you guys can see, but because it's definitely not from a pub, there's fill lines. And it's so cute, tiny rebel. I love this glass.
Is it over?
No, baby girl. This sucks, man, because this requires no skill, but I guess that's kind of the point of the Hunger Games. Like, nothing. Damn, they got her immediately. None of it really is about skill. It's just the fact that they're killing each other. They make it more of like a spectacle. Snow makes it more of like an entertainment factor later on. Yikes. Nah. Nah. I hate snakes! I hate snakes! If there was like one like going really I can't with snakes, guys, I can't. She's the winner!
She's won.
She's the winner! She's the winner! Let her out!
Heading for heaven.
I love this for her. Like, she's, oh, have you seen the memes? Where it's like everyone's dying and the snakes are coming, but then she's just there like singing a song. But obviously, like, she knows that it calms the snakes down to a degree. It's actually so lucky that she decided to start singing because they're leaving her alone, right? And it's clearly because of the scent, more so than the singing. If she was not singing, they'd be like, why are they not attacking?
Must be the singing.
He really grasped at that. This is such an iconic moment though. I will only watch Snakes for this long because this whole scene is fantastic.
When nothing is left.
Oh, this picture right here. This whole scene.
When I've learned how to love.
Oh my god, I have chills again. I would panic so hard in this moment. I would forget all the lyrics. I'd be singing the same verse, same line over and over again because like I have no time. The moment I stop, the snakes will attack. Get her out! Get her out! Get her out!
Who will watch the games if there's no victor?
Facts!
Cheating will be punished.
See, they trace straight back to him!
That compact. How many times did I see your mother use it? I wonder.
Oh, it was a compact, not a compass. That's what I thought it was going to be, a compact, not a compass, but I wasn't sure.
The sound of snow falling.
Ooh, snow lands on top. That is the sound of snow falling. Part 3. This is when I turned to my friend when we watched it in the cinema, and I was like, Part 3, this movie is long. There's so much happening. The book is pretty chunky. Like I said, it is considerably bigger than even 2 of these combined, even 2 of the original trilogy combined. So much happens. I kind of love that though.
So James, what are you doing?
What do you think?
Oh.
So what I did in the arena?
Together, forever, we're Linda and Heather. Best friends. And then the betrayal. You can't have anything nice in this world.
You know, when you came in, I was weighing the merits of suicide.
When the girl you risked everything for might be waiting for you, don't give them the satisfaction. Your life has just begun. You're gonna do great.
Oh, Sejanus is the best, man. He's just such a good man. He's a good guy. He just doesn't make the best decisions. But then again, he was also betrayed. Would he have gotten away with it if it wasn't for Corio? that's for us to never know, I guess. Oh, the hanging tree. Oh my god. Oh my god, the reveal of this song. Insane. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there.
We retrieved the murder weapon. We swabbed it for DNA.
So swabbing the weapons for the DNA, that's important.
Go now! Run now!
Oh god. Oh, wow, with the Jabberjays repeating it.
You need to find a way to make peace with our life here and now. Or have your father buy you a discharge and do something else.
What's so interesting to me is that there's a whole section, a whole hour of more movie, or not whole, I mean 45 minutes of this movie where they're not in the Hunger Games. That's why it's not called the Hunger Games, I guess, because it's a ballad of songbirds and snakes. It's like the people that are involved rather than the Hunger Games themselves. But that's why I was like, oh my god, we still have loads of this movie left, but the Hunger Games are over for at least, you know, this year. Because of course, again, it's not about the Hunger Games, it's about President Snow's backstory and how he becomes the person that we see in the Hunger Games franchise.
Oh, come on, y'all. You know I gave up drinking when I was 12.
Oh, the way that he looks at her. Also, sorry, I meant to say this like earlier on in the movie.
Can't take my past.
Woo!
Oh, but his name's a mystery.
Ooh! Her voice is so raw.
Come on!
So I was gonna say.
Thinking you're so fine.
She sees him!
Thinking you're in control. Thinking you'll change me, maybe rearrange me.
The moment you touched her,
keep your hands off.
You made a mistake. I love that. He ate that punch just to keep going for his girl. Yes! Violence is not the answer, but when you touch a woman, oh, catch these hands. Also, isn't the actor who plays the Janus and the actress who plays Lucy Gray, aren't they dating in real life? Were they also in that movie with Ansel Elgort? I can't say his name. Ansel Elgort. He was also in that, and I think that's when they started dating.
Are you
the song! Coming to the
church? They say murder's free.
Oh my god, and she wrote the song! I was gagged. I was so gagged. It's so insane because Katniss reminded President Snow of someone, or he hated her immediately because of something, right? It's because she reminded him of Lucy Gray. And the fact that her anthem, Hanging Tree, is literally written by Lucy Gray, and I'm pretty sure it's written about him too, because they were supposed to meet up right at the very end of the movie. Like, what a slap in the face that must have been to him, and Katniss didn't even know that she was triggering him like that. Like, how... the way it wraps up, it's so... mwah, chef's kiss.
You're safe.
But wait, wait, this is my bread and butter right here. Inject this into me, into my veins. Oh, what a kiss. Oh, too short. What a fantastic kiss. Love this for them. Also, this actor, he is lovely. I've seen a couple of interviews with him. He's so lovely.
Who's the other guy with him?
I remember that from the academy, watching you watch everyone.
See, very observant.
Carefully choosing when to weigh in.
This is what I was saying. That's exactly who he is.
A chance to see at break of day.
Oh, such a beautiful voice.
The marks were still the same.
I'm obsessed with how raw it sounds as well. There's no instruments right now. It's just her singing, and then you just hear them in the background. It's the serenity of this scene is perfect. I remember seeing clips of this in the trailer. It really confused me because I was like, how would they go into a lake if they're about to go into the Hunger Games? Which is why the final act, this third act of the movie, confused me so bad.
What if this was our life? Waking up whenever, living out by a lake. I mean, would you still feel a need for the capital even then?
That literally sounds so good, but to someone who's not used to that, and he's been striving to get back the wealth that he had when he was a kid, it's so difficult to make that huge life change like that.
To eat the roots.
Katniss!
And Katniss has a much nicer ring, don't you?
But I love it. Again, just like little subtle things here and there. This kind of slaps you in the face with the reference, but lots of little things here and there, and I love it. I really do. Just to remind you, by the way, Hunger Games. Katniss.
Trust is everything.
More important even than love. You can trust me.
You can trust me too.
Oh, this hurts. Knowing where this ends up. Oh God, it pains me. That's too much, guys. I don't know if the wine is helping or making it worse, because I just feel a lot of feelings right now.
I'm gonna reassign you to officer training in District 2.
Oh, the pain, because wasn't he specifically asked to go to District 12, but now he's working his way back up, and he has to leave her to do that, but this was what his intent was the whole time, to help his family as well, though, right? See here, like, they're living even worse than they were living before.
I will fix this.
I need some time. I feel like they must have said it and I've just missed it. I like timestamps. How long has he been living in District 12 before he was able to, or given the opportunity to go to 2?
If I don't report you now...
You don't know anything to report.
They know we're friends.
Oh God, oh this bit! Oh God, this bit hurts my soul, guys. He's doing it because he's worried that it's going to jeopardize his chance for going to 2, right? Or he thinks it's gonna speed along the process even more or something, because he's frustrated that he's not able to speak to Tigress very well. He's frustrated that he's only just discovered that they've been kicked out of their house, and reporting someone, oh, it really does accelerate your progress, right? Being a snitch accelerates your progress, but the consequences that he suffers for this.
It's worth the risk to do the right thing.
Oh, Sejanus. It's crazy how Coriolanus is our main character. I feel like a lot of people assume that you're supposed to like your main character. A lot of the time I feel like the most compelling main characters are people that you have like conflicted emotions about. But like really, Sejanus is the best person here. Like he is. He has the best morals and he tries to do the right thing. But our main character is Coriolanus, so you're like, should I be rooting for Coriolanus? I don't know. I love stories that are told in this way.
As fresh as a daisy and not a bit crazy.
I could listen to her singing all day. Beautiful.
Snow.
She writes a song about him and it hurts because he leaves. This would hurt my soul so much. Oh, it would actually break my heart, man. But I think this right here is a telltale sign for where his priorities lie. Like, he does this. I don't know whether he does it for Sejanus or he does it to, like, for his own position so that he can actually get to 2 and get back to the capital. He chooses that over her. Like, this is the first sign of it, I think. Or maybe, you know, recording Sejanus on the Jabberjays. He leaves this kind of momentous, important moment in their potential relationship to chase after Sejanus because he knows he's about to do something that's, you know, illegal and going to jeopardize his position.
Mild talk, no action. Hey, how'd you enjoy the capital, by the way?
You little bitch. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Ooh!
You swing with me.
Well, you're dead next. Pew pew! Damn!
Get rid of these guns. Go!
Oh, those are the guns!
Go, Spruce, go!
Those are the guns!
You came here for me, right? We're brothers?
Oh, you're brothers. And you still did him like that.
Those guns were the only loose end besides the 4 of us. So we're gonna be okay.
Oh my God, did you forget that you already snitched? Did you forget?
You already thinks it was me. Really told me they're both dead.
Yeah, it kind of leads directly to you because both of these people did you so dirty.
You were gonna leave.
As soon as they find that gun, they'll hang me. Meet me at the hanging tree. First light.
I could kind of feel his conflict though, like he wants to go with her. But then again, he was also definitely gonna leave. So now he's done this thing. It's like, I have no choice but to leave now. So is he really choosing her? Or is he just choosing his other way out so he doesn't die? Is this romance or is this survival is my question.
Get the other one up here!
Oh God. Oh God.
Corey.
Did he forget he did that or something? I don't understand.
Play the recording!
Oh God. Oh, he calls his mom. Oh my God, that was so quick. Oh, and the Jabberjays, that is done so well. It is heartbreaking. Oh. How do you wake up on time? Do you just stay awake? How are you gonna set an alarm that isn't gonna wake up everyone else in the bunk?
Sure will be nice not to have to kill anyone else up north though, huh?
3's enough for me.
3. 3. Really?
Who's the third?
They say who murdered 3.
Well, I only know about 2.
My old self.
Oh, he really tried it.
I killed him so I could come with you.
That was quick, but also dumb, because there's no way, right? Ooh, that was the first part of her suspicions.
If you want to fish, there's rods under the floorboards.
Okay, by the way, this is the scene that my friend told me is so good in the books, and I want to get into it, but it's literally one of the final scenes of the book. And I'm not going to skip the rest of the book for it. I'm not going to do that. This scene right here apparently is written so well, because you can see them both like piecing it together, what this means. Finding the guns here. Ooh, the fact that like she's the only loose end now that he has the weapons, the evidence is the only thing that could link him to those murders.
If we destroy that gun, you're free.
No more loose ends.
Besides me.
Yeah. Oh, not the look.
Besides you.
Oh God, why would you? Oh God, you can see the fear.
I'm just gonna go dig up some catnip. The world changes awful fast.
Oh God, you can see her trying to keep her playful nature about her.
It's still raining.
Oh God. She's just scared of you. I'd be scared of you too. Too much has happened now. You've killed before. You killed 3 people. We've already discussed this. One of them, you sacrificed your best friend.
Hey, has something happened? Because if something's happened, we can talk about it.
Oh God. She doesn't trust you. And honestly, neither would I.
Ah! Ah!
The laughter. I love how he just like slowly loses his mind here.
Lucy Gray, are you trying to kill me?
I would love it if she was genuinely going out to dig up some Katniss and she just dropped her scarf and she did not know there was a scarf and he's just there like oh, he's gonna cry. I'd cry too. This is such a sucky situation, man. Woo! Girl, what if she really was just out digging up some Katniss? Also, this is a beautiful forest. I wanted to say it earlier, but I was distracted by what was happening in the scene. This is beautiful. The way that the light is coming through the trees, these specific trees, the long, thin trunks with like kind of like the rainfall still like coming through the trees. This is stunning. I want this as like my screensaver, you know?
That's enough.
She's singing to the Jabberjays? Or are these Mockingjays now at this point? Ooh, I've seen a parallel here of him doing this, and then also when Katniss Prim's voice on the Jabberjays going around. It's a perfect parallel, and the angle is like the same as well. This is such a good movie. There's so many elements to this movie. I don't know, it's just well done.
Been a change of plan, Private Snow.
Immediate promotion, straight to the top, because you're a snitch.
All for being such a good friend to his Sejanus.
Ooh, that hurts.
And we need the Hunger Games to remind us all who we truly are.
And who are you, do you determine?
The victor.
Ooh.
Welcome home, Mistress
Wow.
Snow.
Yeah, this deep red, and the hair as white as ever. White as snow. Snow White. Oh, we have tie-ins because isn't Rachel also Snow White?
You look just like your father, Coriolanus.
What leads her to literally look like a tiger by the time we get to Mockingjay? What did he do? He did something to her. He like treated her as one of his mutts or something like that because she was going against what he wanted.
The credit for the Hunger Games goes to your father. When I sobered up, I wanted to destroy it, but your father, my best friend, taking it to Gaul to rise up himself.
All right, I'm actually gonna stop with the wine. This is where we're at. So this is the half pint line. We're not even halfway. Oh wait, oh this, not normal morphling, baby. What would be the point of killing him? Hatred? Like, I guess he's gotten this far, like, I guess killing doesn't matter to him anymore.
It's the things we love most that destroy us.
Oh, and they use that audio. That's the voice of the President Snow from the Hunger Games. The things you love most destroy you. And I love that when they do the animated pin. What a fantastic movie. Oh, it's so good. I like the people that get it, you know? I think I've spoken to maybe 1 or 2 people that didn't enjoy the movie, and that's fine. They just didn't get it. That's perfectly okay. I get it. And I love it. It's so good. There's so many layers. There's so, the intricacy, the complexity of the story, it's art, you know what I mean? There's so many like layers to what the messaging is, what the characters are going through. Like, you kind of put yourself in all of the characters' shoes. You can try, you know, some of them are actually horrible people, but like, because of the circumstances, you can kind of see where all of them, like, why all of them did what they did. And I love a story that does that, you know? I love when people are not just like black and white. I love when there's grayscale, because that's how people are in real life. And I just find those characters more compelling to follow. So probably that's why, you know, Coriolanus is our main character and not Sejanus, because Sejanus has a very clear moral compass, whereas Coriolanus is, you know, kind of flitting back and forth between it, but he also is very ambitious and driven, and he always has been. But Lucy Gray like kind of comes along and kind of makes him sidestep a little bit, but he goes back on the path that I suppose he was already on initially. Maybe this whole thing has turned him a bit more bloodthirsty, but he was always trying. Like the joke at the beginning of the movie, I don't know if it was a joke or anything, but they were saying, you know, future President Snow, like his grandmom literally said that. So that was always his goal in the end anyway, and he got there regardless of who he had to chop down in the process, you know? Great movie. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie. Let me know if you went to see it in the cinema, how many times if you did. Have you been waiting for it to come on streaming? As always, just word vomit in the comment section below. Let me know if you read the books. How accurate were the books to the movie? The only thing I've heard really in comparison is what I said at the beginning of the movie, that they didn't really focus on the importance of the compact, the powder compact, and potentially the handkerchief. Maybe, I don't know, because again, I haven't read yet, but I've heard that the focus is a lot more on it. There's more sentimental value to those items in the books. They don't really focus on it too much in the movie. Just the fact that they belong to him and his family is the only thing that they touched on in the movie. Let me know if there's other things in the book that they don't cover in the movie. I'm sure there's more, so just let me know what they are. Spoilers don't really matter. I do still intend to read them. As I said, I'm gonna try and get through as much as I can by the end of the month. So hopefully I'll be able to talk to you guys a little bit more about it, potentially in another video once I've read it. Most likely on Twitter, to be honest. Like, I'm always word vomiting my thoughts on Twitter. So that is it for today's video, guys. If you wanted to hear more from me, my socials are also linked down below. That is my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, and my Letterboxd account. They are all at Monica Katapusan, same as my YouTube name. And thank you guys for watching if you stayed until this point, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, munchkins! I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of this wine, guys. Should I try and fit it back into the bottle? I feel like I've done this before. I feel like I could do it. I want to put it back in the bottle. Waste not, want not, you know? This is my bottle anyway. It's bedtime, so there's no point in me drinking more. I'm gonna have some cheese and crackers and go to sleep. If we met up at midnight in the hanging tree,